We have xbAV, a B2B insurance company from Munich. And actually, Lars Hinrichs, one of my first clients back at Lehman Brothers, he did the Xing company and we did the IPO. He's one of your big investors. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, I'm Malte. I'm the CFO of xPension. We are here to make buying and managing pension and life insurance easy. So let's start with our mission. As many of you will know, pension and life insurance is an essential way for people to protect themselves and their families against life-changing events. But because it's often seen as complicated and lots of hassle, people do too little and too late. And our aim is to help 10 million people sign up to the right pension and life insurance over the next 5 years through our platform. The fundamental thesis behind all of this is, like many other businesses, life insurance and pension needs to move online. At the moment, it's still, in many countries across Europe, very much an analog-type business, in part because incumbents have been slow to adopt some of the online strategies. But we see that's changing because customer expectations are changing, and as a result, as things move online, we have seen great momentum in the business. Now, what's our value proposition? We run a platform on a SaaS basis to connect pension and life insurance customers, insurance agents, and life insurance companies to buy and manage these policies. So consumers and corporates come to us because they get all the relevant information in one place, and we help them save more by explaining things properly, and we reduce the admin hassle. Insurance agents come to us essentially because we help them 3x their commission potential. It's pretty straightforward because we have fully digital workflow tools and because people end up saving more with us and they buy higher value biometric products. And lastly, insurance companies come onto our platform because we help them get more new business at lower costs. To give you a sense of what we've achieved already, we are a fast-growing German market leader who has executed a land grab strategy. By now, we will have written 180 million euros of commissions for our clients. We have more than 10,000 insurance agents on the platform. That's more than the biggest life insurer in the country. And we've raised $40 million so far, considering to raise some more in the coming quarters. Now, you will know this, all markets are large and growing by definition. If you stand here, life insurance possibly wins the prize for the biggest of them all. It's a 700 billion euro market in Europe. Of that, about 75 billion per annum are spent on new policy sales and management, and the part that we think can be captured through the right sort of technology that we do is 30%, which is 25 billion euros per annum. A little bit about the company. Over the last 3 years, we've basically spent 2 years on R&D together with large life insurers and insurance broker pools to figure out what exactly we need to do to get people on a platform and connect. We spent 1 more year in a market share-based strategy where we've brought all the key stakeholders on the platform, and now we're starting to monetize, and we've seen very fast growth at the moment. In terms of our go-to-market strategy, we rely on B2B2C distribution, which means at relatively low cost, we can scale efficiently to up to 350,000 companies and 30 million consumers by going via the life insurance companies, the insurance agents, then ultimately the end customers. Now that is very nice in and of itself, but then we got given a massive present because there was a regulatory change in Germany last year, which means that similar to what was done in this country a few years ago, people get given pension policies through a process called auto-enrollment unless they opt out. And people don't opt out. A, because it's the right thing to save your retirement, and B, because people are usually slow to get out of these policies. So that, in combination, gives us another 10 million people to which we can scale through this auto-enrollment process. As a result, we have some what we believe are highly attractive unit economics in what is an ultra-long-term industry. The typical policy runs for 30 years. We have virtually no churn in our business. We've never lost a life insurer. Our churn rate among agents is 0.3, And as a result, our lifetime value to CAC ratios, our acquisition costs, are in the high 30s. So we think this is a very long-term, sustainable, and scalable business. When we take a look at our client base, pretty much everybody in the life insurance space in Germany somebody is on the platform in one way, shape, or form. And typically what we do is we bring people onto the platform with a basic product for agent sales, and then through time we upsell and convert and capture an ever larger flow of the business for each and every one of our clients by servicing them well and building the trust that we need to get them into higher value products. As a result, we're the clear market leader in Germany, and we probably have a 3-year time lead over any potential entrants. We see some great momentum in the business. The number of insurance agents has been growing very fast over the last few years, the number of life insurers as well. And when you translate that into the economic value we create, we'll be writing about 3 billion euros of pension and life insurance policies this year, and that translates into 100 million euros of commission value. I'm pretty certain that makes us one of the largest InsurTechs in this space, in particular in Germany. Now, what are we hoping to do next? What are the next steps? We're looking at, the first one is we want to keep scaling our German business, where by now we believe we've figured out how to do things properly, and now it's a question of just using sales and marketing to scale the platform further. Then over time, we'd like to cover the entirety of the life insurance space. We're currently focused on some of the key growth drivers, but ultimately the ambition is to cover all of life and integrate closely with partners across the value spectrum. So integration can reach from HR software companies on the one end, brokers, CRM systems on the other hand, and then the full suite of digital insurance offerings. And then lastly, over the next 2.5 years, we'd like to rinse and repeat what we've done in Germany and repeat this in Europe by using a combination of a follow your customer type strategy and working closely with the specific markets that might be of interest. That does require some funding, so we're currently evaluating funding options. If anyone is interested in a conversation, I'm going to be around for a while today, very happy to connect. Other than that, we are very excited about the business as it's growing at the moment, because we think the life insurance and pension space is one of those areas that really does need to move online, and it's taken too long so far. So if you do find that space broadly interesting as well, please do get in touch, and delighted to have a chat.